morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. And I've just realised we're okay. I left my die grinder here, so I was hoping it wasn't going to fall out the van. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dean and this is Locksmith Services, and I've just arrived to a job for an estate agent, which is a Winkhaus, and I'll show you it because it's a bit odd on the way that they're saying that they're having to really force the door open, and I've noticed the deadbolt isn't retracting the full way on the mech, so could be either a full strip replacement or gearbox change. I do carry the gearboxes on me, so shouldn't be a problem to do if it's something like this. I've got all the rivets, etc. So I think first things first, I've come back to the van to get my toolbox out. I'll show you the door, show you what we're working with. We'll take the mech out and then see if we can find out what the culprit is and what we need to do to resolve it, because I had to barge the door open, and the tenant reported it, saying that they've had to kind of force the door, keep hitting it, and it's starting to hurt them, and it's never been right. So could just be age related. I say that bolt's not retracting, and it does seem to be a common fault, especially with the hooks aren't always retracting on these gearboxes or the mechs after a while. So yeah, it's a common problem with these. As good as they are, they don't seem to last, and when they do start going wrong, it's an absolute nightmare. Let's grab my toolbox and I'll join you at the door. And that's sticking out. Okay, so back in the van, and I'm just going to quickly show you what the problem is. So here's our mech, locking, absolutely fine. If I shoot bolt, comes out nice, and if I bring it back in, it's quite stiff, latches in as far as it can go, and this bolt every so often is getting stuck out like that, as you can see, unless you really push it in manually or force it, but even then that is forcing it. So yeah, I'm going to take this gearbox off. It's a 35 back, which I think I just showed you in the first clip. 35 back, and yeah, feels a bit cheap, this one, compared. Just look at that, the quality of compared to like the metal on that. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's get one fitted. I tell you, my locklogs seem to be my most popular videos. Not necessarily straight away, but one of them was on like 1,000 views, and then it's crept up to like nearly 7,000. So it's a bit bizarre how it works. I was going to do one this week. I'm glad I haven't, because I've been averaging 6 or 7 a day, and it's been 36 degrees or whatever it is, and it's been absolutely horrible. So the fact that we've got a grey sky, it's 19, it's really cool, it just feels amazing for me today. So I thought, while we are still busy, this is a good chance. I normally film on quieter weeks, but I need to get ahead of videos because I'm going away. So for 2 weeks I need to make sure I've got content ready to go. So that's why I'm filming. I'm hoping to film another video today, which will hopefully then be next week. So yeah. Anyway, taking the screw out for this gearbox, I'm just going to get those rivets out, and then we'll put that new one in, and I'll test it, show it to you, get it fitted back in the door, and hopefully job's all a good one. So new gearbox is on, just put the central screw in, and we just need to fit the new rivets onto it, and we're good to go. Here is the old gearbox. As I say, this side just doesn't feel very premium. It feels a bit like a cheap plastic rather than like a good quality metal, but it is genuine. Maybe they just went for a stage of trying to be a bit cheaper. Should that surprise me? Probably not. I believe in this box of rivets. Yeah, not got many left because they discontinued the gearboxes, so I stopped buying them, but I've got plenty more other rivets in there, I can tell you. So we'll get a couple of them out and yeah, we'll get this fitted. I think of it, some short plate whites we'll chuck on because those other ones are broken and they're just going to fall off soon, and then we'll have to come back. So we'll get these fitted while we're here on the new gearbox. And just like that, you join me back in the van, which all means that the job is done. So, new Winkhaus gearbox fitted, and then a new pair of Trojan Sparta handles in white. Just the old ones, the washers you saw cracked off, they're getting really loose, and I thought if I don't do it now, I'm going to have to go back at some point. You know, it's 2nd of July today, and I just think, you know, we've had a lot of hot weather as it is. So that door, they got kids going to be in and out, constantly playing in the garden, having a good time. And one day those handles are just going to shear off and they'll have to come back out. So all sorted. I'll let them know what's wrong. And yeah, tenant's going to be happy. Agent's happy. I mean, are they? They got to pay. But there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next Wednesday for another video of my beautiful face. Take it easy.